The following program was produced or sponsored by a community member. The content, views, and opinions expressed are the sole responsibility of the producer and do not reflect those of Malden Access Television, the City of Malden, or your cable provider. MATV welcomes your comments. Please call us at 781-321-6400 or email us at access@matv.org.
Welcome back, week 6 of MNBL action. Jim Foley here, alongside Nestor Dudley behind the camera. It's Sonics and Bullets. Sonics' first game of the weekend. I'm here for them as they come in at 6-2. Bullets lost yesterday, falling to 5-3. Both teams right in the middle of playoff contention as we come down the stretch. Big game here for them, as this could mean yes or no going into the playoffs. It was the Hawks who the Bullets lost to yesterday. Not exactly the best team in the world, but they definitely outplayed them. We'll see if they can come back strong here against a very strong Sonics team. Sonics get the early tip, and Leaston can't convert the layup. Here come the Bullets. Here's Dean. Going down low to Diaz, gets it right back. Diaz trying to go back down low, and Michael travels. Some confusion on where to put the ball. And apparently the teams were starting in the wrong direction of which hoop to score at. So I guess good thing Leaston didn't hit his first shot. Seems like we're all settled now. Hopefully the players are too. O'Brien gets it back. He loses it, but he's fouled. Leaston picks up the foul. Dean coming back to the top of the key. Fan takes it down low, distributes to Michael. Can't get it the first time. Second attempt, he'll go to the line. Foul's on Hooper, his first. A little roster confusion. I have 22 listed as Michael. I'm being told that that's Semexit.
Turn around. Get out of there.
Leaston no good. Bullets pull down the rebound. Dean tries to take it all himself, but he's surrounded by White. Leaston, one of the fastest players in the league, tries to blow by the defense, but he takes too many steps. It's still just 1-0 Bullets, almost 3 minutes into the first quarter. Three-point attempt rims out, and Chamsidine pulls down the rebound. Comes Islands Joseph. Three-point shot by Chamsidine, no good. Bullets come away with it. Fan from beyond the arc. Off the rim. Here's Hooper going up the left side. Can't get it off the glass. Second attempt. Yes, sir. Sonics get their first 2 points of the game. They have a 1-point lead early on. Jump shot no good. Joseph comes down with the board. And Demixance.
They call him Shaq. They call him Shaq. His name is Service from Mexico, so they will call him Shaq.
Sloppy passing by the Sonics, and here come the Bullets in transition. Jerome Dean. Dean, team's leading scorer, averaging 15.3 a game. Richardson, sweet shot right there. He's known to hit from beyond the arc every once in a while. It's tied back at 5. Nearly thrown away. And a push from behind. Sonics foul on 15, Jeff Legentis. Of course, he's on my roster as 21. Partially rejected by Shamsadine. Here's Joseph from the top of the key. Distributes it down low. Here's Shaq. Can't get it to go. Joseph the floater. He's fouled. Mike O'Brien picks up his first personal. As Joseph misses the first, we see he's a 45.5% free throw shooter. Fresh into the game is Redford for the Bullets, number 24. And Leaston, the speedy Leaston, kicks it out. Richardson, skip pass. Shamsadine, Leaston gets it right back. Can't find the cutter, so he goes baseline. Richardson can't get it to roll down, and Shaq comes down with the rebound. Bullets push. All the way down for Dean. And the Sonics will get a timeout here, as the Bullets have a 7-5 lead with 3:28 remaining in the first quarter. Some confusion on the court as to when exactly the timeout was called. Whether it was before the shot or when the ball was out of bounds.
The layup by Jerome Dean was good. When Shaq stole the ball and laid it up, that was no good because timeout was called.
Either way, 7-5 lead for the Bullets, and it's Sonics ball. Bullets set in their 2-3 zone defense. Richardson tries to hit his second three-pointer of the game. Leaston, great offensive rebound, but he steps out of bounds. Oh, before he stepped out of bounds, apparently there was a foul on Fan. Sonics will get another chance here. Richardson tries to find Leaston on the cutter. Stolen away. Fan, up and under, no good. Shaq fights for the rebound. He's gotten about 3 offensive rebounds already in this game, proving very successful in the paint. He's fouled by Jeff Legentis, and Shaq will get to the line. Proving Shaq worthy, missing the first free throw. Checking into the game is German for the Sonics. Also into the game for the Bullets, number 21, McCormick. Sonics come away with the board. Leaston's fouled. McCormick, fresh in the game, picks up his first foul. They change the foul to Islands Joseph. Leaston up and under. He'll get to the line for 2 shots. Leaston nearly falling into his first free throw attempt. Chris is a 54% free throw shooter. Misses them both. Shaq with the rebound. It's a 9-5 lead for the Bullets. Richardson nearly tripped up. And he goes up and down. Nowhere to go with the ball. Great defense by the Bullets. Stolen away by the Sonics. Here comes Hooper. Blocking foul. Jerome Dean picks up his first. That's 4 on the Bullets. Hooper hits the first. Leaston tips it to his teammate here. O'Brien tries to go glass. German knocks it back to O'Brien, and Richardson will reset the offense with his team down by 3 points. Hooper, turnaround jump shot. Hooper extends the lead, cuts the deficit. 9-8 Bullets. 3-pointer there. That was Dean. But Richardson comes right back to answer. Leaston. Dean fadeaway, no good. Leaston in transition, stolen away by Dean. Could have found McCormick, eventually gets it to him, but he travels. Maybe should have gotten to him a little bit earlier while he was on the run. Instead, McCormick had to slow down, couldn't get his feet set, and he traveled. Final minute of the quarter. Bullets up 12-10. Behind the back pass to O'Brien, can't handle it. Sonics keep possession. Richardson, baseline 3-pointer. Richardson gets his team the lead back. It's 13-12. McCormick. Over to Shaq. Rims out a three-point shot. And Leaston with the rebound. Gets it quickly ahead to Richardson. Ball knocked away. Sonics ball. 20 on the shot clock. 20 on the game clock, excuse me. Quick three-pointer off the inbounds pass. Hits nothing but net, but doesn't go through the hoop, so they won't count it. Leaston wants it right back. He's looking to shoot from downtown, no good. Shaq pulls down. Another rebound. Dean wants a turn from beyond the arc, and that'll end the first quarter with the Bullets down by 1 point. Sonics have a 13-12 lead heading into the second quarter. Back here for the second quarter. Sonics a 13-12 lead. Down low to Shaq. He gets two. Shaq getting it done both on offense and defense here for the Bullets.
Get it out of the corner.
Richardson looking to find somebody. He'll hit Hooper. Short with the jumper. Dean with the rebound. Stolen away by Leaston. Off the glass, no good. Out of bounds, Sonics ball. O'Brien down low. Gets it back out to Richardson. Richardson just inside the three-pointer. Scrum for the rebound. Sonics come up with it. Leaston likes to do that behind the back pass. And O'Brien puts up the floater. Shaq gets it down low. Just in and out. O'Brien travels. Bullets trying to take the lead back. They're down by one. McCormick to Shaq on the baseline. He gets it right back. Trying to find somebody to bail him out. It's now Dean from the left side. Ball bounces off the hands of Chamsterdine. Offensive foul. Scrum on the floor for the ball. Jump ball. sure what O'Brien was trying to do there. Or was that Hooper? Yeah, Hooper just knocked the ball clear across court. Bullets will get the ball. McCormick over to Contreras. McCormick with the offensive board. Contreras will get another attempt, but he travels. Sonics ball with the 15-14 lead, 6:30 remaining in the first half. Sonics trying to set the offense. Richardson goes down low to Hooper. Excuse me, O'Brien. It's knocked out of bounds. Hooper to inbound. They had O'Brien underneath. Instead, Hooper from beyond the arc off the top of the glass. Bullets push in transition. Dean jump shot just in and out. Hooper with the rebound. And he's fouled. Jerome Dean, second personal. Substitution here for the Bullets. They'll bring in Fan Fan. Richardson to Hooper. Legentis over to Richardson. And he's been hitting the three-pointers. Extends the lead. It's now 18-14. Sonics. Contreras wants a turn. And he'll answer with a three of his own. Richardson defended by McCormick. Skip pass. Richardson gets it right back. He'll take it underneath, loses it out of bounds. Excuse me, O'Brien grabs it before anybody else can and puts it up for two. Fan Fan with the ball. Bounces it over to Contreras. Down low to Shaq from the free throw stripe. Hooper the rebound.
Give it to him in the corner. Jeff, go to the corner. Give it to Jeff in the corner.
Hooper. Here's Richardson. He wants another shot at the three-pointer. Hooper knocks it, but they can't get the offensive board. Quickly ahead, and Fan Fan is knocked very hard. Took a knee to the back. They call a hard foul. That was Jeff Legentis, who just came well over the top. So Fan Fan, who likely has a sore back right now, maybe some scraped knees too, cannot convert the first free throw. He'll try to shake it off. They're going to see if he's all right. They're giving him as much time as he needs here to settle down. He does settle down and knocks it down. So as Fan Fan got another chance at that free throw, he was able to convert, and Bullets get the ball, but somehow they just throw it right away over to the Sonics. So that hard foul seemed to be for naught, as they couldn't convert on consecutive offensive possessions. Let's see if they can here. Here's Fan Fan again. Back to McCormick at the top of the key, and the Bullets want a timeout. 3:33 left in the first half. Sonics up by 2. It's 20-18. Bullets to inbound. Contreras back over to McCormick, who calls the play. Fan on the left side. Cuts through the middle. Tries to put it up. Off the front. Sonics in transition. Good give and go right there. That was Leaston to Richardson. Leaston got it right back and was able to put it up for 2. They have a 22-18 lead here. Nearly stolen away by Richardson. Contreras knocks it down. 22-20 Sonics. McCormick steals it. Gets a timeout. Great heads-up play there by Coach Wright to call a timeout as he sees his player on the floor. Coach Rogers talking to his team as if they don't actually have the lead here. They are up 22-20, but playing somewhat sloppily over the last couple of minutes. He's trying to get his players' heads back into the game, trying to be one team and not 5 separate players on the court. They did have a nice fast break earlier, but outside of that, not really too much. It's been back and forth here. Very close game throughout. Bullets, a possible chance to try to cut into the lead, tie it, and maybe even pull away. They do have depth on their bench, so you know they're going to have fresh feet on the court. Fan pulls it back out. He'll try to go in again. Jump shot is good, and it's tied up at 22. Fan averaging just about 11.5 a game. Richardson, huffing and puffing. They're playing a lot of minutes in this kid. Thought about the 3, instead kicks it back to Leaston. And O'Brien gets called for steps. For the Bullets, freshman in the game is number 4, Tiongson. Fan trying to do what he did before, but a little short this time around. Chanceline comes down with the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds, so he'll get to inbound. Fan goes around his defender, puts it up and under, cannot convert. That was Leroy who was on the defense. He's number 28 for the Sonics. Also getting some fresh action. And that was Hooper on the left side, giving his team the lead back. 24-22, a minute and a half to go here in this first half of play. Bullets come right back. Fan Tries the three-pointer. Again, very short with his shot. You can tell that his back and knees are affecting him from when he was fouled hard just a couple of minutes ago. The Bullets do have the depth to sit him if need be. But there is only a minute remaining here in this first half, so he'll have halftime to rest. Hooper front rims it, gets his own rebound, puts it back up. This time back rims it again with his offensive rebound. And O'Brien will try this time. He's fouled. O'Brien knocks it down about a third of the time from the free throw line. With those two free throws, extends the lead to 26-22. 36 seconds remaining in the first half. Fan calling the offensive play. Waiting for his teammates to actually respond. Shamsuddin, baseline shot, no good. Nearly a backcourt violation. And the Bullets come away with the ball. They have 10 seconds to put it up. And Fan wastes no time. Sonics need to hurry here. Richardson, it's good if it goes! And he front rims it. So we'll go into halftime with the Sonics a 4-point lead, 26-22. Back for the second half. Sonics the 4-point lead, it's 26-22. And the Bullets will inbound with the first offensive possession here of the second half. Some new faces into the game. We have number 31, Eschuk. Also, we didn't see too much action from Cheongson, number 4. Both seeing action here to start the second half. Shaq down low, just outmans Hooper. Three-pointers long, and the Bullets with the rebound. Dean partially rejected by O'Brien, but they'll call the foul on him. Coach Rogers having a nice little chat with Leaston, giving him a nice little lesson on rebounding. Maybe not so nice. D knocks down the free throws. It's 26 apiece. 8:48 remaining in the third quarter. Richardson at the top of the key for the Sonics to the left side for Leaston. Kick it out to Hooper. Baseline shot is short. Hooper gets his own rebound. Jungson picks up his first foul. Richardson around the double pick. He'll put it up from the left side, no good. Shaq comes down with the rebound. I bet he'll have a double-double before this day is over. Foul's on Hooper. They're calling him on the push. Referee's checking who actually has the ball right now. It is Bullets' ball. They do inbound. Shaq on the cutter. There he goes. Definitely the player of the game for this Bullets team thus far. As they take the lead back, it's 28-26 Bullets. Sonics score around the rim to Richardson on the left side baseline. Leaston gets it back from beyond the arc, no good. Shaq with the rebound. Dean tries to take it all the way himself. There's a foul on the rebound. Over the top on Shaq. Smacks it. 21 fouls coming into the weekend. Awkward shot there by Richardson. And before Legentis can put it back, he's fouled by Dean. So the Sonics will have to inbound from underneath the basket. An alley-oop attempt. That was interesting. And Tongson can't handle the pass on transition. He commits the foul, trying to get the ball right back. Sonics ball. Legentis from downtown. Legentis only averaging 4 points. Here comes Dean, cut through the middle. Offensive rebound by Cheongsong, loses it. Eschuk comes up with it. Here's Cheongsong with another attempt. Before the shot, offensive 3-second violation. Sonics come up court with the 1-point lead. Just under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Legentis can't hit his second consecutive 3-point attempt. Eschuk nearly knocks it down. Can't quite get it to go. And now Richardson will just throw it up, count it, and the foul. Johnson, just like that, picks up his third personal. Richardson can't complete the 3-point play, but his team does have a 3-point lead. It's thrown away. Sonics ball. Richardson directing the offense. Finds Legentis, who likes to shoot it from beyond the arc. He's missed his last couple attempts, but the Sonics have the offensive rebound and a second chance. Make it a third chance here. They'll reset to Richardson. Around the pick. 3-pointer, no good. Eschuk comes down with the rebound, gets it ahead to Dean. Dean cuts through the middle, no good. Offensive foul. And they call it on Tiongson, his fourth. So it wasn't even on the shooter. Legentis takes a seat on the bench for the Sonics. Well short by Leaston. Borgella for the Sonics and Bonnet for the Bullets check in. Stolen away by the Sonics. Here they come. They have numbers if they hurry. Hooper nearly loses it. Steps out of bounds before he can save it. (31-28) Sonics lead. Bullets looking to cut right into it here on this offensive possession. A fairly low-scoring game. Three-pointer by Dean is off. Hooper pushes it up the left side. O'Brien steps out of bounds. Bonnet. No good. Here's Dean. Three-point shot by Contreras. Contreras ties it up at 31. Under 2 to play in the third quarter. O'Brien to the left side with the right hand. Gives the Sonics the lead back. They go underneath to Diaz. Down low to Shaq. He's stripped of the ball. They'll keep it. He wants another one. And Bullets save the ball. They'll get another chance here. And Dean converts. Takes advantage of the opportunity given. And it's a tie ball game, 33 apiece. O'Brien once again to the left side with the right hand. His second time of that in a row. Contreras now runs into his own man and he travels. A bit of confusion on the offense. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. Sonics with the ball and a 2-point lead. O'Brien couldn't get the shot away. Kicks it out to Richardson. Richardson defended very well by Contreras, who stops him from going underneath. Here's O'Brien again. He's fouled. Bonet picks up his first. O'Brien makes one of two, but it goes out of bounds off a bullet. Leaston checks back in for the Sonics. Borgella takes a seat. Pass down low to Hooper. Can't get it to fall. Here come the Bullets. 10 seconds on the game clock. Richardson picks up the silly foul. They'll need to put it up in a hurry. Leaston will now get a chance for the Sonics, and he's fouled with just .4 on the clock. They won't have enough time to shoot it here unless it's a tip-in. Now they're saying it's a 1-and-1. Before they were going to inbound. So fortunately for Leaston, he'll get a chance at a couple of points. It's the first, 37-33, Sonics lead. Can make it 38 to finish off the third quarter if he hits it here. There you go. 5-point lead as the third quarter ends. As we begin the fourth quarter, the Sonics have a 5-point lead. A low-scoring matchup here. No team has really pulled away, although the Sonics have slightly started to play a little bit better in this second half. O'Brien with the offensive rebound. He'll put it back, and he's fouled. They'll call the block on Shaq, but this time it's a blocking foul. O'Brien couldn't even hit the rim on that first attempt. Makes up for it on the second try. 39-33 Sonics. A minute into the fourth quarter. Three-point field goal attempt by Dean. It's now a three-point game. Richardson cuts it through for two. Shaq down low in the paint, forces it up, cuts the deficit right back to three. Hooper looking to do something about it, not there. Always seems to follow up his own miss. Foul on the floor. They'll call it on Bonnet. Bonet, his second personal. Leaston will get 2 shots as we're in the double bonus. Fan and McCormick check in for the Bullets. Leaston hits them both. Extends the lead. It's 43-38. About 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. McCormick from beyond the arc. Around the pick. Richardson puts it down low to O'Brien. Spin around jumper no good. Leaston with the putback. Pass too hot to handle. Contreras throws it away. The turnover gives the Sonics the ball right back. Richardson, no-look pass to O'Brien. Shot no good. Dean with the rebound. As he likes to do, cuts through the middle. That's what he's good at. Richardson now around the pick to the right side, gets it over to Leaston. Bullets almost had a breakaway chance, but McCormick can't quite handle it. And now Legentis checks back in for the Sonics, as well as German. Leaston will take a seat on the bench. You bet it's going to be a quick breather, as they're going to need him down the stretch. 45-40, Sonics lead. Ooh, Fan stole the ball away, and he's disappointed with the call and is immediately teed up. The refs want nothing to do with it. A very quick technical foul call by the referee. But slamming the ball on the court seemed to be all it took. So Fan picks up a personal and a technical foul. We'll get 2 shots on the first foul, and then the technical foul shot. Meanwhile, the clock has been running this entire time, as they do have a running clock until the 4-minute mark, which we have just reached. The clock was running all this time as they were trying to figure out what was going on. They're now going to say Contreras picked up the foul, and Fan on the technical. So Richardson will take the first shot, extend his team's lead. It's now 46-40. The clock is stopped at 4 minutes. And now he'll shoot the technical foul shot. And Coach Steve Wright is extremely disappointed with how this game has been run the last couple of minutes. He lost at least a minute of possible comeback time. We'll get right back into action here as the Sonics will inbound from half court. Richardson quick with the 3 ball, and just like that, it's a 10-point lead. Stolen away by Richardson. Bounces it over to German. Legentis from beyond the arc. Here comes McCormick. his team down 10. Bullets call a timeout. 3:25 remaining in the game. Bullets had it going earlier with the likes of Dean, Fan, and Shaq. But Richardson, Hooper, and Leaston are starting to help the Sonics pull away. Coming out of the timeout, Bullets will inbound from underneath the basket.
Hands up! Hands up!
McCormick looking to get a quick 2 points off the right side of the rim. Richardson crosses the timeline with just over 3 minutes to play. Hooper with the left hand. Nice floater. 52-40, Sonics extending their lead. Dean gets it back from McCormick. Over to Contreras. Down low to Shaq. This time can't convert, but they'll call a foul. Jeff Legentis. Still only 4 on the team, though. And after a short rest, Leaston is back in the game along with Adams. Bullets need some points quick and often. Dean takes it to the basket. Bullets extend their defense. The full court press almost creates a turnover. Bullets thought they had it, but it'll stay Sonic's way. Nice alley-oop layup. Richardson to O'Brien. 54-42. 2 minutes to play. Foul on the shot. Leaston's second personal. Leroy getting ready to check in for the Sonics. Dean converts the first. Leaston coming right back on the bench. Dean gets it back to a 10-point deficit. Travel. Good job by Richardson to keep his composure. Doesn't want to get teed up there. Contreras jump shot. It's an 8-point game. Consecutive traveling violations give the Bullets another chance in the offensive zone. Dean loses it to Richardson, and McCormick steals it right back. Richardson now comes up with it. And after about 3 different guys coming down with the ball, Dean takes it coast to coast. Can't convert. It's out of bounds. Stays Bullets' way. Contreras had a chance at a three-point shot. Instead takes the two. Knocks it down. 6-point game. 1:15 to play. Richardson trying to catch the team off guard, and he is absolutely rejected by Shaq. Sonics come up with the loose ball. It goes out of bounds. Bullets ball. Sonics cannot hold on. It's getting interesting. Do not go away for the finish. Dean from the baseline. Yes. 54-50. Sonics lead still. Coach wants a timeout. They don't see him.
He's calling timeout, blow the whistle.
He'll let his team play now. Cooper to Richardson. Contreras fouls him. Richardson to the line. Leaston checks back in for the Sonics. And now, Coach Wright calls a timeout for the Bullets. Seconds to play. Sonics maintain a 4-point lead. They still have one more free throw attempt before the Bullets get the ball back. Either way, a 2-possession game. Sonics break with defense, and that is key in the final 30 seconds of this game. They will need stops. And Hooper with the offensive rebound. O'Brien puts it back for two, and he'll go to the line. And because Dean could not come down with the rebound from the free throw, that was a huge turn of events. O'Brien converts the old-fashioned three-point play. It's suddenly a 7-point game, and the Bullets need to hurry. Contreras, three-pointer well short. Sonics playing a little sloppily there. Wasn't paying attention.
These guys are cool.
Gary Rogers throws in his 2 cents. Dean, a long three-point attempt. Richardson comes down with it as we approach 10 seconds to play. Foul. It's an 8-point lead, 10 seconds to play. That'll do it. Sonics win 58-50. And with that victory, the Sonics improve to 7-2, while the Bullets, well, because they lost to the Hawks yesterday, they fall to 4th place in the standings. I'm Jim Foley saying see you next week.